Greetings! Happy non-denominational festival season day of the year to you.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
I hope you've all had a wonderful morning and you've had a wonderful lunch, or you're about to have some nice food with all your family, and that you've unwrapped some wonderful presents this morning.
Yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
He's very tired.
I'm a bit tired.
Little Santa, because you had a big day yesterday, didn't you, mate?
Yes, I've been around the world, and I've come down more chimneys than you've had hot dinners over the last 24 hours, I can tell you.
This is my favourite video of the entire year, bar none.
So, well, I hope you've got some wonderful presents, but just in case you got given some money for Christmas, me and my elven friend here, Chappers Elf, decided that we'd show you some wonderful ways of how to get great guitar sounds
Christmas tone!
out of the various sort of Christmas bits of pudding and pie that you've probably got left lying around.
Yes, fermented bits of Christmasal magic.
So,
Angel dust and fairy magic dust have compiled into these little wonderful edible treats. And actually, some of them, Santa, contain the most amazing sounds known to both polar bear and dolphin.
This is one of the best kept secrets in Lapland, and that's actually that all this whole boutique.
Is that a place you went to a couple of years ago where they had the dancing?
Yeah, we don't talk about that obviously anymore.
Or different Lapland.
Yeah, that was mega Lapland. I'm just normal Lapland. Walk like an elf. What? Not doing it. I don't like it. Not doing it. Yeah. What?
I am running a 6-string bass.
Oh!
Ibanez one.
I am.
It's a great bass. I knew it was an Ibanez one.
How did you know it was an Ibanez one? Is it your magical Santa ways?
We've got some amazingly good value 6-string Ibanez basses in at the moment.
But it's not one you've got in though.
Oh, okay. It's not that GSR 206 then.
It's not.
No. Oh.
Could you put it out of the chimney?
I was close. I could drop it into the chimney if you wanted me to, if it gets here in time. People pay an absolute small fortune for boutique wizardry pedals and true bypass and all sorts of components that, when to be honest with you, your standard communal garden mince pie would actually do just the same trick. Now, our friends at Tesco's, the fine and slightly unprofitable British grocer's retailing thing, they make some good value pies. In fact, I bought 6 of these here pies for just £1.
Well, you might be mistaken for thinking it's just a communal garden everyday mince pie, but this is actually the Crusty Star Drive.
This is right. Here we go. I'll just plug it in.
Okay, plug it in. Make sure, yeah.
Here we are. Hang on. Right. Oh.
Here's my tinsel-covered sleigh bell PRS.
Yes.
Going into the silverback.
Into the silver.
And here's how it sounds normally.
Stomp away.
Let's engage the Crusty Star Drive.
Do it. Oh.
And now it sounds like this.
Amazing.
Oh,
I feel
Christmas
like a
tone.
mosh.
Polar Bears knows that's amazing.
That is incredible.
I think that's a brilliant gift for somebody at Christmas time.
I mean, you can get 6 of those for £1 from Tesco's. Plug one in now yourself, video it, and send it back to us, because I bet it sounds great. There's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. I forgot to bring
I've stolen it.
I forgot to bring the amp. It's at the warehouse.
Okay.
So I'm sure if you ask.
When he says warehouse, what he means is magical wonderland of snow and enchantment, and he'll magically transport it with his magical powers of joy.
This is my new Father Christmas signature series Roland amplifier in Merry Elf Red. It's awesome. It's going to be available from all good dealers in Lapland soon.
I thought that was called Gnome Punishment Red for when they don't make the wooden toys fast enough. He gets very angry, and then the red.
Now, if your budget will stretch to it, and you fancy something a little bit different sounding, Mr. Kipling makes exceedingly merry fairy fondants.
Well, he calls them frosted fancies.
Sorry, frosted fancies.
But we all know it's not really a frosted fancy. That's an icing disguise for something that's a little bit different.
Let's plug one of these
It's
in,
the
shall we?
foot fancy.
Do you think we could sort of just do it on top of... Now, you have to be a bit careful with these because they're quite a compact... They're like the Mooer of the sort of the cake pedal world.
Because you have one, and then you just want more. So, the frosted foot fancy of doom, will be...
What's it sound like without?
Oh,
Elven
like without,
Helper?
it sounds like this. Well, it's common or garden everyday clean tone.
Yeah, hit it.
Here it is with the frosted foot fancy. Ah! Hear that icingy sparkle
Yeah,
on top. Oh!
What have you done to my horse, elven person?
That's the donkey, that's not a horse.
Oh, it's a donkey.
That's little donkey on the dusty trail. Talking about donkeys,
Are we?
I hope we've got another pedal to show the ladies and gentlemen.
haven't we? Now, this one is more for you guys that like a bit of clean, you know, just like a sort of a jazzier, sort of cleaner, jazzy tone.
It's a bit more on the boutique end, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're good value as well. They come in packs of 2. And they actually come with a nice cover as well, like an interesting sort of cover. Can you see?
I can see.
Awesome. Now, it's got a little gingerbread man on it, and that's because the pedal is a sort of gingery, basically.
Okay.
It's called a ginger tremolo. Let's try it. Let's plug it in here. Look at the icing on that.
Look at the that's
Look
a
at the
dirty
on
icing
that. There's
top.
some dirty icing.
That's
Anyway,
that's a tremble ho.
Let's get this ginger tremolo ho going. What does it sound like without?
Okay.
Boring. What does it sound like with?
That's a Jingle Betty Christmas tone
is.
if ever
It
I
is.
heard one.
I'm not buying anything.
They're buying things.
What are you looking at today, young man?
I brought it out.
You've got an app?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Are you waiting for it?
I brought an orange TH30.
Oh, it's a nice amplifier.
Good amp. That is a good
That
amp.
gets the bell of approval.
Oh dear.
Can we help you look at anything else?
No, I've got eyes. I can look myself.
Awesome.
I've had years of training.
The gift of sight.
Yes.
Next up on the Christmas overdrive / effects pedal boost
This is
line.
Basically, this is the daddy of. Well, it's, I think it's the semi-daddy. Arguably the daddy.
The
semi-daddy of. Of all boutique Christmas pedals. This one, to be honest with you, Brian May is. He discovered this one. In fact, you know Brian May uses the 5p for his plectrum.
Yes.
He actually
Oh, he got
discovered
it from one of
that
these?
5p from being in
Okay.
it. Comes in a really hard kind of shell case, something like that. And it's great. You just literally dump it down on your pedal board like this. Doesn't need batteries or anything like that. There we go.
Oh, that's a juicy mound of joy.
Yeah, you plug in like this.
Okay.
Pretty much anywhere will do. Ooh, there you go. Pretty.
So, without the polar pot of boost, it sounds like this. And with the polar pot of boost. Oh wait, I've kind of.
Oh, get it on properly. That's
a
it.
bit
That's
better.
it. Hang on, your leads just come out. But these are ever so robust. These.
Is it true
pedals.
pie bars?
Is it Christmas puffered?
It sounds like this.
That is the music that Mrs. Santa likes to listen to when we're going, ho, ho, ho!
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
You know what that felt like standing in? A really, really big cow pat.
With raisins and
A cow that had been fed nothing
you
but
what.
Christmas food exclusively for most of its life.
Right then, just for kicks. Doing it. Did you eat that?
No, it fell out of my mouth.
It literally just looks like someone has taken a in your mouth. Look.
It's very delicious. It's not cooked. It's raw. It's foot pies.
No presents for a beer this Christmas.
Well, another pint of reindeer piss for me, though.
You're going to be able to drive a sleigh on that day, Freddie. Just the one then, eh? Right. What have you ordered? Yeah. Hammered you'll be now. What have you ordered?
I got hummus and roasted vegetables. Because the hummus looks like snow.
Is it?
Hummus looks like snow, and the vegetables you can arrange them into a sled. I love sledges because I'm an elf.
I've ordered reindeer ribs, deep fried penguin, and half an elf. Hold the vegetables.
Our final, and some would say, most incredible effects pedal of Santa's range is the Rudolph Ripper Wah. Now, I know most of you were thinking you just jump on it and then you get like an overdrive tone, but no.
No. This
Not
is
with this.
proper wah-tastically cake.
Right, we'd better...
Hey!
We'd better
plug this in.
plug it in. Rudolph Ripper Wah.
Do you plug it in? I think sideways is best still, isn't it? Oh.
That's quite... It's quite a stiff
Quite
entry.
stiff, isn't it? Yeah.
You got to make sure that...
It is quite stiff.
Yeah. So you ready for this then?
Yeah. What
Okay.
does it sound like without?
Okay, well obviously with that. Okay, go for it. Wow!
I think it just goes to show. I mean, you could actually own all the pedals. Hang on, what can I try and flick? I won't try and get the camera lens. Just going to try and get it just above.
Right.
Really, look, in the bin, 5. I don't do the 5. So yeah, you could have all those great tones, great pedal tones for probably less than about £20 from.
That's a lot less than you think.
I know, it's a
£20
lot less than
of
you
human
think.
money.
It is. So
Well, first of all, boys and girls, don't worry because the rest of these beautiful effects pedals we're going to be giving to the wonderful people that work below us in
We are,
Santa's
yeah.
warehouse.
should we pull a cracker?
But that's
And then
definitely.
say,
I've done that already, mate. I'm marrying it this next year. Yeah!
Yay!
Oh!
What have I won? Another Rudolph!
Yeah!
Except this one's called Comet. Maybe they can go and have reindeer sex and have a great afternoon.
What's sex, Santa?
Anyway,
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, good
I got
for
a little tiny white ribbon.
Oh,
You can give it to Grace.
it's like a white ribbon of peace, which is a great way to end a Christmas video.
Yeah.
It's peace and love.
Before we do that, though, we should say a couple of thank yous.
Go on then,
Let's thank, your wife
for putting up with me.
for putting up with him. Just put that hand down there so they can see your hand. Charlotte, little baby Grace,
Baby Grace.
Natasha, my wonderful fiance, awesome Rabia Masad on the sound, who comes to Santa's workshop
It's there
Wonderland
with everybody.
to help out.
Who else do we love?
Everybody, we love everybody.
We love everybody to do Chapman guitars. Most of all, we love everyone at Andertons.
Yes,
for
Tim
letting us-
just over there.
Yeah, and all the guys
Andy
at
and
the warehouse,
Justin.
who basically, what we do is we turn up here for 2 or 3 days a month, and we basically are really mean and say, can you please not make any noise, even when you're on your lunch or anything like that, because it comes up in the cameras. And so basically I'm nasty Father Christmas for those. So thanks to all those guys for putting up with us.
Yeah.
Thanks to you lot for watching.
Thanks to PRS.
Thanks to your parents for not writing to Ofcom and having us removed from the interweb for occasionally using foul
Thanks
language.
to all of you, and have a wonderful, wonderful, warm, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Elf and Santa out.
Hello, and happy Christmas. I'd just like to take a moment in my speech to thank Captain and Chappers for bringing such joy and entertainment to the world this year. Thank you so much from myself and Philip and everybody at Buckingham Palace. And I'd also like to say again, congratulations to Prince Willie. You've done well there, mate. Yes, Kate, she is faff. Thank you. I'll see you next Christmas.